Hi there, it's Jen from ModernMedicineLady.com and the Empathic Woman System, and the word of the day is osmosis. So I had posted somebody else's video the other day. It was an inspirational video about our interconnections and about tolerance and inclusivity and recognizing the common things that we all share as human beings and us uniting as opposed to being divided. And somebody had made a comment on the video about just how it seems like so often the people who are seeing these videos are the ones who are already in agreement with it, and that it's kind of like preaching to the choir. And wouldn't it be neat if the people who are either closed-minded about it or just don't have access to it could somehow be seeing these things too? And I responded by saying that the way I think of it is that with all of us who are watching these kinds of videos and all of us who are choosing to focus on love and focus on healing and focus on kindness and really and inclusivity and acceptance and seeing the goodness in the world, that even if it seems like there are some people who may not be connected to it or getting that message, I really believe that eventually that love is going to reach them by osmosis. And I think about it in terms of soil. If you think about ground that has been dried out for a really long time, what happens when you first start trying to water that ground is that the water just rolls right off the top of the surface. And it's only through persistent effort of like one drop of water at a time, just drop by drop by drop, that eventually that soil will start to yield and that soil will start to become more absorbent again, and it will start to be able to go from just being dry, dusty dirt to soil that can grow things again. But that's something that takes time and it takes persistence. And at first, that soil, that dirt, is not receptive to the water. At first, it is just sort of, it's so hardened and it's so disconnected from the moisture, it can't even process it yet. And I think in a lot of ways, this is a metaphor for love. That there are some people who are so disconnected from that love and that healing and their awareness of the fact that they are part of this planet, that they are part of a whole system, that they are one cell in the body on this earth, and that they are interconnected with all of us. That is so foreign. They're so like dried out from that idea that at first the concept that love is just rolling right off the surface. And the thing is that what it takes is just that persistence and that consistent little tiny drip by drip by drip of love. The other thing is that when you're talking about looking at that idea of the soil getting soaked, when you pour a ton of water right on that dry soil at first, or that dry dirt at first, the thing is, that's not the way to soak it. It's slow and steady, it's gentle, it's little tiny bits at a time that are more effective than actually like a big blast of water or a big blast of love. And so I like to think of it in terms of how we can continue to make a difference in this world, is that it's not big, it's not necessarily one single big bold gesture or one big demonstration of energy or love or some kind of big, spiritual exercise or something, or visualization. It's those daily, tiny, incremental little acts of kindness that we do. And it is the imagining and visualizing and seeing people through the lens of kindness and appreciating people and offering our support and offering our appreciation and just taking those little moments to make a difference every single day. And I also believe that this osmosis works because even the most narrow-minded people, even the most closed people, even the people who are totally disconnected from their inner love or the outer love, who are really just so focused on greed and focused on the bottom line and don't understand the way that we're interconnected, they are still here on this planet. They are still encountering us on a daily basis. They are still running into other people who are affected by this love. And so even if maybe there's somebody who is so sort of emotionally dried out and parched that they are incapable of feeling and receiving love right now, I can promise you that there are people who are in their vicinity who are capable of feeling love. And the more we express love, the more we express kindness, the more gestures of kindness, of actions that can help to make a difference for other people, all of these things, the ways that we can help to make somebody else's day better through an act of kindness, through a kind word, through just taking a moment to listen to somebody, whatever it is that you feel called to do, these things ripple out. They affect the people who are able to receive it, and they also are going to touch the people, even the ones who are not yet capable of feeling it, because we are in their vicinity. And over time, the more of us who are capable of feeling this love, the more of us who are capable of giving it, and the more of us who are capable of receiving it, eventually, by osmosis, we can soak this land, we can soak this soil, so that there is more and more room for nourishment, and there is more and more fertile soil to grow love in. So this is at least the way that I look at it. And I don't know if I necessarily have, I have a question for you. So my question for you today is, how can you spread this love? How can you help to contribute to the osmosis? How can you share kindness today? What acts of kindness, what gestures of appreciation, what acts of compassion and consideration are you called to do that can help to increase this love and to help to allow the places where the love may be having a hard time getting in to start softening and absorbing it? So I'd love to hear what you have to say. Please leave a comment below. And until next word of the day, I am wishing you peace and ease, and I am also wishing you so much love, and that your own heart can, just as my heart, can continue to soften and receive more and more and more love and kindness, and truly know it and feel it today. So in the meantime, if you haven't already done it, please go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jennifer Moore, Modern Medicine Lady, and I would be ever so thankful if you would just pass this message along to other people who would find it useful. So thank you so much, and until next word of the day, peace.